Gillian McDonald will never regain the full use of her hands. She, her partner Tony and 5 others were on a bike ride when a car ploughed into all 7 of them. 3 cyclists, including Tony, broke their backs. Gillian's nerves were torn from her arm.
We were having a lovely ride. Safety and proper cycling etiquette. Until we got hit from behind, and I just remember a huge whack.
The number of people who use bicycles is falling in Australia, while cyclist deaths are rising. New South Wales's roads minister thinks one answer could be a crackdown on cyclists. He is considering a world-first compulsory licences for cyclists.
We have a licence for car drivers with demerit points. If they misbehave, we can apply it. But we have nothing with cyclists.
But cycling advocates say licences would be counterproductive. They'd put people off cycling. Drivers would then be less used to bikes, making roads more dangerous for those who continue to ride. Much like, thinks Nick Dow, Australia's mandatory helmet laws. Dow is a rare sight, a cyclist without a helmet. He's regularly stopped by police.
Governments around the world look at helmet law and they say, no, it's not a good idea. And they quote Australia as the reason why it's not a good idea. And the reason for that is because when helmet law came in, less people rode bikes.
Melbourne and Brisbane have bike hire schemes that are barely used. Mandatory helmet laws are blamed.
Fewer cyclists on the roads means drivers are less used to dealing with bikes and more likely to hit them. So the argument some cyclists make is, while if you have a crash you'll be better off if you're wearing a helmet, compulsory cycle helmet laws make it more likely you'll have a crash in the first place.
A recent inquiry in the state of Queensland found little evidence mandatory helmet laws increased safety, and lots they put off cyclists. But its recommendation that the laws be lifted on a trial basis was rejected by the state government. Gillian and Tony think their helmets saved their lives, but they don't want more rules either. Cyclists, they think, are already victimised enough. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.